I had a person come up to my office, the name of Stan Hendrickson, and Stan said, I'm subpoenaed to appear before the House Un-American Activities Committee. This is not the Canwell Committee, this is the House Representatives Committee. And I said, without being asked, that I'd be glad to represent him. He said, oh, no, no, no. I said, I don't want, I said, I'm not asking for any volunteer representation for you. I know you've represented other people, you've got your hands full. But I want to know what would happen if I just said, look, I'm not going to testify unless I have a lawyer. I haven't got any money to hire a lawyer. What are you going to do about it? And so we talked it over, and he did just that. And it threw him for a loop, but it did a little more than that. I mean, they said, well, you can go out and hire a lawyer, and he made a very strong plea that he wasn't in a position to hire a lawyer. So they agreed to call up the Bar Association, and sure enough, the Bar Association started volunteering lawyers to come down and represent people. Well, this turned out to be a wonderful education for the Seattle King County Bar, to be right there and see how these things operated in person and against them, who were certainly, most of them had no connection whatever with anything left, and some of them would hardly even consider themselves any more than vague civil libertarians, but they learned a lesson, and it had a strong effect on the later position toward the committee, and the committee never did come back here. Of course, it was finally kind of driven out of business in San Francisco and elsewhere, and while I think the resolution has never been officially wiped off the books, and the threat of this sort of thing has never been totally removed from the scene by any court or constitutional action, and times may change again. I hope that they'll never again come to anything like this, which was pretty horrible.